We'll be learning how to understand the sound, the buttons in Voicemeeter. So here we have the button for inputting our sounds, the sound that we want to bring in. And the same thing here is the settings you can do here, even in these ones and all of them. So in the Intellipan, we have a low and high. You can increase how deep or how light you want your distance to be, your voice, your sound. The same thing with modulation to change the key and positioning to have even if you want to create a 3D effect for the sound and stuff. So we have a compressor to compress the sound and a gate to create a gate for the audio. And these buttons are for routing a sound to a particular output that you want it to go to. And this mono is to make a mono signal to be a stereo signal. But it's not really a stereo. We call it balanced mono signal. So, and we have our solo option. When you click on solo, it mutes every other audio in this input section. And when you click on mute, it only mutes your particular audio sound. But the same thing you can do here, we can do here. And in virtual inputs are audios that come in from a software, maybe a media player, your laptop outputs, or a software, or OBS. You can still route it to here. Here it has a karaoke. This is to remove voices and only play sound. And this one has a mute center to change your multi-channel. I say mute to mute your multi-channel system. Okay, and this is solo for it and the mute too. And here we have the section, the master section. The master section is for when you are done routing, all the sounds come here to be routed again to this, but just to control the actual output that now goes out to those outputs. So here we can see there are just 5 outputs, three in physical and 2 virtual. So we can mute each of them here. It will not affect this one. You can mute here, and you can EQ them if you're good with EQing. If you are good with EQing, you can EQ them. But if you don't know what you're doing, you just follow us, and they will teach you how to EQ each frequency to give you a digital mixer kind of sound in your audio. So you can on any kind of presets that you already create for high pass and low pass, depending on what you want to achieve. And this is our mono. If you are done mixing all the A1s, but you now want to mono the signal to give the balanced mono signal, you can click it here. And this is our master section for the normal mode. It just lets the multi-channel signals go as it is, and the mix down it converts all your signal, multi-channel signal, to just stereo. So we have other options. That you can experiment on. The good thing about Voicemeeter is that when you click on any button, when you hover on any button, it shows you what it does on top of here. So in mono, it tells you it's a button that turns multi-channel bus into a mono bus. So all these things are buses, audio buses. So, but when they come in here, they become just a balanced mono bus. So we now have this option for bringing in for recording. So when you right click here, you see our recording panel. So in our recording panel, we can now select what you want to record. Okay, that is it for the buttons in Voicemeeter. You can experiment on each of them to know how to better use them. We also have our menu option here, where we can when you go through the menu, you see menu things, and we have our VBAN option. In VBAN, you can have you can see that our VBAN is well packed with information. So in our VBAN, this is a kind of a VB audio network configuration. If you now want this audio to go through network, to go to like networking. When I mean networking, I mean you want to send this audio to maybe another place, to route it to another place through a network system, through an IP configuration mode. So you just get the IP address of the place you want to send it to. You just input it here, and enter. And if it is a valid IP address that is in the same system or in the same network with your laptop, you to be seen by this, and you can actually input it off. Most times people forget to on it. You can click on it here to on the, and here. So we'll talk about this more. We'll talk about VBAN more in our tutorial. So these are the buttons that are in audio in a Voicemeeter banana, and there are more. Just explore, and if you have any question, you ask us in the comment section. Thank you. Next video is already waiting. Don't miss it.